Hello, ladies and gentlemen. A quick word before this episode. T and I spend this episode in the Geoscape for half an hour. If you want to watch that, feel free. It provides an important insight into our beliefs about XCOM. But otherwise, if you want to get straight to the action, please skip to episode 19. Thanks very much for watching. Hello once again, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Natural20 and I am sat alongside the rather miffed Yorkshire Tea.
Hello. Miffed?
Miffed, maybe.
Slightly peeved?
Slightly peeved. Last week was an experience for us.
Last week was a tough week.
We lost Blast Hard Cheese, we lost Snorlax, we lost good people.
Some of it was down to the sheer relentlessness of the alien onslaught. Some of it was down to, how should we put this, Nat? Tactical mishaps.
I misclicked, okay? And then I also didn't figure out the move that would also have saved him regardless.
Congratulations, Nat.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Snorlax is dead because of you.
Yeah, Snorlax is dead because I'm as upset as you are. I'm not happy about this.
Can't see how hard I'm glaring at Nat, guys, but be assured.
Look,
it's pretty steely.
We have a Sergeant Ma right now, okay?
Yeah, that's true.
By the way, thank you very much, everybody, for the discussion in the thread about everything that's going on. Very much appreciated. Very, very good discussion that was had.
I think people have raised extremely valid points.
Yes.
The first of all being that the game probably expects us to have more than 4 people at this point. So I mean, quite frankly, I'm taking that as a victory.
Yeah.
That we've managed to get this far. I don't really let 8 or 9 missions in, but the fact we've managed to get this far on only 4 people per mission is in itself an accomplishment.
That's probably fair. Now, we will have a full review when either we collapse into nothing because we've got nothing left in the tank and we lose, or we somehow manage to win this. Either way, we'll have a full breakdown of our opinions at the end. I've kind of gone into some detail in the thread of some ideas I have about this game, but I don't want to fully form them or fully express them in these videos until we're at the end and I kind of know.
Yeah.
So with that in mind, we did have a vote last time.
Yeah.
We were asked whether Mars should get Deadeye or Lightning Hands, and by about a 66% to 33% vote, people said Lightning Hands. So that's what we're doing.
Firing your pistol at a target does not cost an action.
Yeah, so does this end your turn?
No, it looks like you could only run it once every 3 turns.
Yes, combo well with sniper abilities is it does prevent the user of the sniper rifle from prevent the use of the sniper rifle on the same turn, right?
Friggin' sweet.
So it means it doesn't end a turn when you use this ability, which is really handy, actually. Yeah, that's a lot better than I thought it would be. Okay, so.
Well, I mean, otherwise, if it ended the turn, then it can be considered to cost an action.
Okay. I have a cunning plan.
Oh dear.
Okay, so.
I am still hard at work on the current research priority.
That's not what I want to do. I want to go here.
There is something exciting about working.
Not even that. I want to go to engineering.
Oh my god, shut up, Tygan.
On the Avenger. Every decision.
So build facilities, right?
Is of the utmost importance.
Power relay completes in
very interesting, Tygan.
The power relay completes in 2 days.
Yes.
Okay. And then from there we can build a facility.
Maximum power
now, if we go here, we know Guerrilla Tactics School, which is the thing that lets us take out an additional soldier.
Yes.
Completes in 14 days, right?
14 days?
Yes. So, my goal is that as soon as that Guerrilla Tactics School finishes, we hit the mission, which is the
Black Site?
The Black Site mission, right? With 5 people, right? Secondly, if we have a team of 5 people, that means we double up on 1 class.
Okay.
I'm saying that we double up on Specialist.
Makes sense.
The reason that I say this is because the 2 Specialist specializations are the most different to each other relative to everybody else, right?
Yeah.
So, apart from Ranger, but we'll get to that. But basically, Sniper, their 2 specializations both deal more damage, right? It's just dependent on the type of damage you deal, right?
Also...
Grenadier...
Yeah.
both specializations, one gives more health a bit, but both of them again are out dealing damage in certain kinds of ways, right? They don't fundamentally change how that character is used at a squad level, right? They do on a tactical level,
Yep.
but not on a squad development style level, right? Ranger does, because the hidden ranger, as a scout, is a very different strategy and a very different purpose
Yeah.
to the open ranger who just shish kebabs things, right?
Yep.
So they're quite different, but I think the most different things are combat healer specialist versus hacking specialist. I think they do very, very different things in a mission.
That is good reasoning. My reasoning is simply that I would be scared to lose both of our snipers, or both of our rangers, or both of our grenadiers
Yep.
in a particularly nasty trap.
That's fair.
Quite frankly, if we lose, one or and only manage to save one specialist, I'm fine with that.
I mean, like, if we lose Emi, it's a disaster, because Emi is probably the best unit that we have in the game at the moment.
Yes.
Because Emi has a hacking upgrade, and has literally every hacking talent in the game.
Okay, well,
Emi is a disaster, but that's the reason that I want to take Ella with us, so that we have healing.
yeah, okay.
Okay, now we put Ella into hacking when we
Why
first
does
did
it feel like everyone is too valuable to lose?
because they really are. Like, we can't afford to lose people at this point. Okay, Ella, right? Ella is currently not in healing specialization,
Okay.
but we can fix that if we go to the advanced water. The game will let me go to the advanced... Fine. We will go there somehow, some other way.
Having the commander around.
There we go.
seems
Advanced
to have
Warfare
given the
Center, right?
resistance a morale boost. Not to mention our crew.
We put Ella in
I
there,
don't think I've ever seen Brad.
and that lets her retrain her abilities in 10
Even though
days.
he and the commander both
10
know and
days.
trust
Yes,
Cato from
but
below.
our Guerrilla Tactics Call comes up in
I
14
would
days, so
fully
she'll be
Yeah.
done by that time that
As
happens,
much
right?
as the resistance needs
Okay.
our help.
The next
we
thing
need their
is,
support just as
if we
much.
go to Armory and view soldiers, Emi is injured for 10 days,
Yep.
and we have 14 days, I think. But that's because right now we have an engineer in the healing facility, reducing that from 20 days, right?
Yep.
So we can't take an engineer away from the healing facility
To build the...
to do anything else.
Yeah, I see,
because
I see.
Emi will not be done by the time the advanced warfare, by the time the Guerrilla Tactics School goes up, right?
Yep.
So we need to stick somebody and keep them there until the time required for the Tactics School to complete, and the time required for Emi to heal, doubled, because, well, this will double,
Yeah.
are the same, right?
So that's
So that means an engineer is tied up there.
for 3 days.
Yeah, until I think Emi gets down to 6 days here.
Okay.
So 4 days. And that should even out?
No, because it's 7, because 7 times 2 is 14, and that's how long it takes to build the...
Yeah,
Yeah.
fine. So, no, but in the time Emi heals,
Yeah.
the time on that also goes down? If you understand what I mean, right?
Oh, I see.
So Emi needs to go down to 6 days
Yeah.
for this to work. I wrote this down on a notepad before we started.
I'm going to trust Nat on this one, guys. Nat is definitely the mathematical one here.
Okay. So, when we get to research,
Research
right?
is proceeding as planned.
So if we look at change research for a second. We've got 2 days on psionics,
Yep.
and then from there, we have all of these things that we can do. And we want them to add up to approximately 12 days if we can do it, right?
Okay. Well, so we could do a Viper autopsy and Advent mech breakdown. That's 12 days exactly.
That's 12 days exactly. That is slightly longer, but there's a reason I want to do this. Which is that when we got the advanced trooper down, it gave us an upgrade for literally all our rangers, right?
Yep.
The Vipers came, I think, before the advanced troopers did. For us, right? I think these two lead to larger upgrades, which is why they've got longer research time.
Yeah, makes sense.
So, 14. 2 days there.
12. I mean, one more day isn't going to do anything, is it?
I think this is one more day on top of everything.
Okay.
So we do those 2 breakdowns and we finish psionics, right?
Yep.
Now, the last thing. is the Proving Ground,
Hello, Commander.
where we're already doing research here, right? So we're finishing off experimental ammo,
Yep.
and we know that everything costs double the time, right?
Yep.
The moment that we do it. So, we finish off experimental ammo, and when that finishes, we should have just had the facilities there come off cooldown, right?
In 5 days.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we take Carol off this, put her onto construction, and this should be a sequence that works. And the idea is that we complete massive amounts of stuff at the exact point that we get guerrilla tactics.
Okay.
Or within about a day of doing it, right?
Okay.
And this is my plan.
Okay.
So, I think we're currently set up correctly, because everything is researching the way that we want it to right now.
Okay.
I just want to double check construction. Where's construction? No.
Commander?
Build facility. Right, yeah. So we've got 2 days on the power relay, and then
2 days on psionics.
and 2 days on psionics. So
Yeah.
we're going to hang outside for a bit, and by hang outside I mean just do things. So we were making contact with the Western United States.
For the Western US.
Yep. Actually, that's good because then that's another 2 days.
That's a supply increase for us as well. The next time we get a drop, which is happening in 10 days. It'll happen just before
I am
things go
sure
on.
you will find the results to be as intriguing as I do, Commander.
Assign new research. We need to build another building to
In
get
order
Psylocke,
to train psychers. Oh,
which is a
good
massive
grief.
pain and means that our biggest mistake
Yep.
was not getting magnetic weapons or plated armor over psychers. Psychers are a massive pain to get, as it turns out. I think they are far more trouble at the moment than they probably were. Alright, I want to do the mutant autopsy.
Central Officer Bradford has personally substantiated claims that the massive frontline unit they call the Muton was actually at one time even larger than the specimen I have before me today. As it is, the creature is abnormally warm to the touch for a corpse, and I must say, it is quite disconcerting.
Oh,
Nice.
okay.
So what I'm taking from this is XCOM is actively penalising us for choosing cool stuff.
Yeah. It's why I was so annoyed at it, actually, because I think it's a trap. I think there are lots of choices here that look cool but are bad, and therefore are trap choices. Oh, yeah.
You know, I wouldn't put past XCOM 2 to have some kind of algorithm that checks the cooler your unit's name, the more likely they are to get the AI targeting them.
Okay, power facility is done. We can purchase an upgrade on power facilities for supplies,
Lovely.
which gives us 2 extra.
Yes, please.
No,
Oh, okay.
that's
Why?
a trap.
Why is everything a trap in this game?
Because that's a trap choice, right? Because the reason it's a trap choice is because everything requires at least 3 power.
Yes, but oh, I see.
You see, right? So it always goes up in increments of 3.
Yeah.
So it's a trap. You don't take that, ever.
But then if you got 3 of them,
If you've got 3 power
you would
relays,
have
then
2 free.
Yeah, right. Then it will be worth it. But until then, it's just a trap, right? That wastes supply. This game is ridiculous. Guerrilla Tactics School, right?
Commander, we pushed our current power systems to the limit.
That was kind
We
of the
don't have
point,
any
yeah.
capacity to spare, which means we can't expand our facilities further.
Yes, I'm aware of that.
So, people have very politely pointed out that the Guerrilla Tactics School was available to us from pretty much the beginning of the game.
Yeah, in the LP, I looked back at the archives, we said that we didn't want to get it because too many of our soldiers were injured, and we needed to get advanced healing to deal with the fact that our soldiers were injured.
All I can say is it seemed like a good idea at the time.
Yeah, it really did.
Which will probably be the tagline for this LP.
This is fine is currently the tagline for the LP.
Wow.
But okay. So the next thing that we need to check is Emu's healing rate. So that is armory. Not recruit, view soldiers. Emu's still on 8 days, so we still need to have somebody there because she's not going to finish at the same time as the tactics school just yet. 14 days, 16 days, that's why. Proving Ground is still completing. We can double the rate on the construction of the tactics school if we want to, but it doesn't make sense for us to do that because
Not
we're
yet.
timing everything to come out at the same time as this, right? What we can do is start clearing alien machinery with one of our spare engineers, but we don't want to do that just yet
No.
because the proving ground stuff is still completing, and once that's completed, we have an outline on
How long is experimental out? So 3 days, I believe?
Yeah, 3 days.
Okay, 3 days.
And then we put them on clearing alien machinery.
Yep.
And that should also... Actually, then what will happen probably is that EMI's time in the Advanced Warfare Center will line up, and we can remove Frida from there to clear the machinery here.
Okay.
I've thought about this. I've thought about this a lot.
That's good with numbers.
It's like playing StarCraft.
Reading you loud and clear.
New regional
And this is
contact
important, right?
located.
Oh god.
With the next building, we'll be able to build resistance comms,
Okay.
which will get us to let us contact the Arctic, which will let us get to this facility
Right.
and shut down more of the Avatar project.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I know, I'm not looking forward to it either. Next thing is this.
Avenger
So this is
plotting
hack.
new course.
Because it's Avenger power. I realise what it is now that I've had a look at it. This just increases the amount of power that you get from the power output in the Avenger.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Highly combustible, you say?
Yes. Do bonus damage to all targets and can even set some targets alight.
Some targets are light, you say?
Yes, it looks
please.
pretty great. This is probably going on our snipers. Probably. We want to go back. So, because we know that the outlay on this proving ground time was approximately equal to the outlay on EMI's time. Approximately. So, if I'm right, and I go to the armory right now, and we see a few soldiers, EMI's on 6 days, right?
Yes.
So, we don't need double healing anymore. So we can remove Frida from there. Empty, right?
Okay.
And that'll double EMI's time to 12 days. Guerrilla Tactics still finishes in 12 days, right?
Yep.
So, Frida can now excavate the alien machinery here to make a new room.
Makes sense.
Right, and that goes. Proving ground. God damn it, I'm in the construction thing, aren't I? So, armory. No engineering. Is
What
what
can
I
I do
want.
for you, Commander?
Proving ground, there
I've
we
had
go.
a chance to take a closer look at some of the Advent weapons
Choose
recovered
project.
from the field.
Skull
The
mine.
alloy used in their frames is significantly
We
lighter
have skull. We already have a
and more
skulljack,
suited to the
Yep.
human
and we already have an advanced hacker
I'm
to begin
guessing
with,
it's
right?
The same material we've seen them using
Because we've got EMI's upgrade on hacking.
Okay.
They'd have to be producing it
Let's
from
just think
something
about
more
what
Earth.
happens
They seem to have
when
an
we
endless supply.
skulljack an enemy.
I got told
One word. Codex.
they don't appear every time. It's only the first time you do it. When you do it as part of that objective, they show
Yeah.
up.
So, here's an important question. Do they never show up, or do they only sometimes show up after this if
No.
we skulljack someone?
They do not show up. Like, they do not show up from skulljacking, right?
In that case, full steam ahead.
So skull mining. The reason I want to do that is because a person with a skull mine on them gets another hacking bonus, right?
Yep.
So we just keep stacking hacking bonuses on Amy to the point that she can shut down any mechanical unit in the game really easily, right?
Okay, sounds like a pretty big egg in a pretty tiny basket, but okay.
Yeah, I know, like... Everything is now around this one soldier that can hack everything.
The most psychologically traumatized one.
No, because she recovered from it, and therefore she is the most psychologically strong person in the entire army.
I can see that cocky glint in your eyes already, Nat. You're like, Emi can take on anything.
She can't. She's going to be backline, but she is, like, brutally efficient on the backline relative to everybody else, right? Okay, am I forgetting anything? No, we can keep...
Keep getting that power.
Yes.
Okay.
So, Ella's there, we can carry on for now, because we'll upgrade her when we sub. We've got more power, so that means that we don't need to build another power
Avenger
thing for
plotting
the next
new
time we get the
course.
room.
Excellent. Supply drop.
Yep.
Commander, the aliens have made significant progress toward their goals.
New Advent facilities are cropping up around the world.
Okay, well, New Chile.
Yeah. It's going to be somewhere in the South American contact region. But, again, we can contact the Russian regions instead.
Oh, nuts.
That was the dark event, if you remember, from
Okay.
before.
So this is one that we didn't prevent, then I see.
Yeah, we can assign new project.
Interesting.
Okay. So now that we've done this, sorry, choose project. Right, now that we've done this, all we're doing is repeating the same projects that we've already got. We'll either make another Skulljack, get another kind of offensive ammo, or get another kind of experimental grenade, right?
Yep.
I don't consider that to be as valuable
No, that's
as helping construction go faster, right?
yes.
So if we go to... where's it gone? Engineering.
Yeah, engineering.
Hey,
thing.
Commander.
Engineering, build facilities. Yep. And so that means that we go through the alien machinery faster than we otherwise would.
Okay,
right?
so
We go back to the proving ground because we still have project that we want to research. So proving ground. Choose project. And at this point, just pick up another experimental grenade, really, I don't care. The problem is they cost things, I don't really want to spend another Alarian core.
how
on
many
them.
violin cores do we have? So we have 2.
Yeah.
Personally, I'd say that just in the off chance that something cooler becomes available from researching that muton.
Yep. Cool, and Muton's about to finish anyway, so that's
Yeah.
fine.
These findings.
Okay, perfect.
prove crucial
Nice.
to our
So I
ongoing
need research.
efforts.
So,
The aliens make a
new
strong
proving
stink.
ground project available.
Feel
Plasma
like
grenade.
massive
There we go, perfect timing.
Very, very nice.
combat units. I doubt they thought anyone would resist when faced with the alternative of staring down a muton.
So they're like something the Imperial Guard picked up.
It's literally just poor man's combine.
Advanced grenade launchers.
Thank you. Propel grenades further, eh?
Yeah, and
nice.
larger blast radiuses, it looks like.
But less, but probably not as much. Well, probably just the same amount of damage though. Concluding the best means of advancing our own grenade designs was to scrap the conventional composition entirely. Nice. Illyrian-based detonator. Trouble is, how much?
Okay.
Presumably, constructing these things is going to
These robotic
costs,
units
Illyrian
developed
cores as well.
by Advent seem to be wholly autonomous,
Sorry?
capable of targeting and engaging selected units without reliance on external verification. Although it falls on me to work through the initial disassembly, I fully intend on involving Shen in this process, as her knowledge of robotics far outweighs my own.
What he said.
Yep.
Yeah. Does constructing the new kinds of grenades actually involve Illyrian cores?
I imagine that it will, but I would consider that to be much more valuable than a random experimental grenade, right?
Yeah.
With the propaganda campaign providing a constant stream of reminders as to the benefits of migration, they have maintained a steady influx
plasma
of new
grenade.
Yeah.
converts.
Finishes in 10 days,
Whoa,
right?
whoa.
These unwitting
I mean, that was quite a-
have little idea what they
Okay.
are truly
Okay.
signing up for.
Commander.
So,
Sounds good, Commander.
we're going to reassign an engineer back to here. Because otherwise the plasma grenades won't finish in time, right?
Yep.
There we go. And then we're gonna... So plasma grenades finish in 5 days. Gorilla. So we need to get this to the point where the plasma grenades finish in about 3 days relative to the 6 days here, effectively.
Yeah.
Right? And then we can remove the engineer and put them back there again.
Yep.
Because we hit the timing that we
So
want.
are we going? I mean, if you can't put on 2.
I don't know where people are getting those damn Advent burgers, but if I find another rabbit stuffed under one of these command consoles, there's gonna be hell to pay.
Hint at Soylent Green.
Of course it's Silent Green. Okay. Why is Armory flashing at us? Oh yeah, because it wants us to upgrade Ella, doesn't it? Let's just do it. Weapon upgrade? No, we want promote assault.
Heyo.
Medical critical. Which gives her healing, which is handy.
Nice. Now watch her get killed next mission.
Oh, if she does, I'll be sad. I'll be sad if any of these people die at this point. Okay. So we go back up.
Got an urgent communication coming in
Oh,
for you
God.
now, Commander.
You have made considerable progress against the aliens over the past month, Commander. I hope that your ongoing efforts will only lead to further success.
Avatar progress 2 in the last
Yeah,
month.
I know, right? So we're gonna have to stop this one.
Yep. Well, here we go.
Jeez, we got shafted with these, didn't we? I don't care what this one is because these two are already so bad
Yeah.
that I can't buy that this one will be significantly worse, and it costs us intel, so we can't contact more resistance people.
Avatar project completes instantaneously.
I mean, that would be hilariously stupid, but it would just be like XCOM to do that, you know?
Strategic resource located.
Yes, we do.
Avenger plotting new course.
Okay. So we look at our queue. Oh my god, game.
Commander,
This is
the
so
aliens
silly.
make progress on the
It's so fast.
If we're going to slow them down, we'll need to move fast.
Okay.
Really.
So we'll fly back to HQ.
Setting course for the Eastern
Regretting
US precinct.
not building that guerrilla training center to begin with. Having said that, I mean,
Welcome, Commander.
Oh my god, I really want a new scientist, but we can't afford it. We have 327 supplies,
yeah.
but the grenade upgrade will cost supplies. And I imagine whatever comes out of the other thing will also cost supplies. So I don't want to spend supplies right now,
Avenger plotting
but I
new
might in the
course.
future.
Now, I'm going to say this now, I'm pretty sure we're going to lose.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we are going to lose. Like,
I think we're going to probably win most missions, and we still won't be able to do Avatar.
okay. Plasma grenade development complete.
Okay.
So, new project.
Advanced explosives. Putting our skills. Yep. Good.
Okay. So. This seems pretty hacks. Just getting even stronger explosives, but it costs supplies.
We do have 327 supplies.
Yeah, alright, we'll do it.
We'll get started right away, Commander.
Okay,
I'll send
but
word
I
on
don't
the
want
project.
Carol doing this project anymore because it doesn't
New orders, Commander?
hit our immediate objective. So,
Just give the word and I'll
Go.
get started, Commander.
and I wanted to go to build facilities, and we want Carol now accelerating the build speed on this again. Because once we finish this, we can then use it to build resistance comms, and then we can use resistance comms to contact Russia.
Yeah.
And that gives us facility time. We need to do that, because otherwise we lose. Build up. Just so we have a better idea of like the amount of stuff. That's ridiculously powerful.
That's
That-
also... We probably want this, don't we?
No, we don't.
What?
Our rangers already one-shot everything. What's the point in having stun batons when they already kill everything?
Well, what they don't kill, they can stun.
Yes, but we also have this,
Yeah, alright.
which we slept on for ages.
Okay.
This freezes things. So you throw it at the beginning of your turn. The aliens are frozen until not the beginning of your next turn,
Yeah.
until the end of your next turn, right?
Excellent.
So you get 9 rounds because you get lob the grenade and then 9 people to act while
Okay.
these guys are frozen.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
This is called my anti-codex measure.
Right.
If we see a codex, we throw one of these and kill it.
Bearing in mind that the turnip has already cloned itself, but okay.
I mean, maybe it does clone itself, but you know, then we stop that one from causing shenanigans. Right. So that's fine. How many supplies do we have?
I
Sorry.
wonder if this is what it was like in
177.
the old
Okay.
days. Always on
Fine.
edge, ready for a fight on a moment's notice.
Is there anything else that we need to build?
So we're currently researching the robotics. We are currently clearing. So we're currently clearing a tactics school. We're expanding the event queue.
Sure.
We're developing advanced explosives. Yeah, and I think that's pretty much it at the moment.
All right. Cool. So I want to uncover more of the black market. By the way, sorry this is quite a slow episode, guys. But you kind of need to do all of this in XCOM, and we need to really think through our decisions at this point.
Not that it's getting us much further.
Perfect, alright. Is this done? We can train rookies and upgrade them using this facility.
Excellent.
So, take that. We need to train another specialist. The reason being is that we're taking 2 specialists into every mission now.
Yep,
which means we need more.
We need to have a
So begin
backup
training.
one. Yeah.
New combat tactics. This is what we want. Squad size. That's +1 squad size. Vulture doesn't seem that great. Like, it seems okay.
No. Lightning strike. Plus the mobility for the first 2 turns of battle. That's not really that useful.
No.
Plus 25 experience gain from kills. That's not really that work.
No, that's ridiculously powerful.
You sure?
If you think about it, right, this upgrade only gets worse the longer we delay it.
Okay, that's true.
Um,
Can I just see what squad size 2 requires? Rank required captain.
Yeah.
Oy.
Somebody needs to make captain, basically, and then you get
Okay.
squad size 2. So we do that. We now have supplies 2.
Excellent. So let's go kill some enemies.
We need this research to finish first, and then we're good.
Market is open.
Okay. We can sell things for supplies. We have, like, way too many Advent Trooper corpses.
Bearing in mind that you can develop stuff from the Advent Trooper corpses.
You can, but we're going to kill a bunch more.
Okay.
And we have an excess of these.
Don't sell the repeater.
I'm happy to sell 1.
Oh, right.
Like, given that we don't use them very much
Okay.
on our weapons, because, like, 5% chance to instantly kill something is great and all, but it's completely unreliable, so I have very little faith in that compared to many of the other upgrades that we can get. And then other than that, I don't really want to sell any of this.
Okay.
Yeah. Confirmed, 98 supplies. Great.
Rush research magnetic weapons.
Yeah, but we can buy another scientist for 80, which is a big thing. But the problem, like, I would do this, but again, we need intel to get to talk to Russia.
Okay.
I might leave this to the thread to decide for us later, because whether contacting Russia is worth the intel or not, I think it is.
Presumably we have to do it in order to actually progress the...
We have to do it to stop the goddamn Avatar project,
Yeah.
right? That's the big problem that we've got.
Are there any dark events that we can counter?
No, not at the moment. We need to... Or we get a guerrilla strike, and then maybe we can do it.
Okay, so how do we...
Heading course for Sector 10, Eastern United
All I'm
States.
doing now is just delaying until we finish the final bit of research before we go on to...
Okay.
The outcome of this research can only further our
Sorry, you should-
advances, Commander.
Advent has legions of these mechanized units out there helping to keep the peace. As far as I can tell, they're fully automated and armed to the teeth.
Okay.
Okay.
What I might do with this episode, actually, is I might just make it a bonus and then just have us do the mission and be like, you can watch this episode if you want to. Means I have to release 2 episodes on a Monday, but that's probably it.
I think we can...
We can get by with that. Okay.
This is an episode only for the serious people. People who like the micromanagement.
Mm-hmm.
When we fail, you'll want to watch this episode because
Yeah.
it's probably where it all went wrong.
It probably is.
Or at least where we realise where it all went wrong.
So we get Gremlin 2s,
Nice.
which upgrade... No, assign research, please.
Magnetic weapons.
Or magnetic weapons or plated armor. One of these 2.
I'd go for magnetic weapons.
I think we want to kill things before they get to us, rather than...
Oh, alright, okay.
Taking damage.
Plated armor then.
No, I think killing things is far
Oh,
better.
okay.
Right, I agree with you, magnetic weapons is better. And I don't want to progress the plot anymore, because the plot kills us.
Stemming from this technology. I'll have a report assembled as soon as the research is complete.
Okay. The next thing I want to do is go to the armory. God damn it. I always think the armory is where you build weapons. Always think that when it's engineering every single time. Build item. Weapons. Gremlin 2s. Because they give hacking bonuses as well.
Okay.
So we've stacked like 50 hacking bonuses.
Okay.
This is all our eggs are now in one basket here. Which is that we get mechs in the next mission at some point, and then we annihilate them because...
We can't do much worse at this point, guys.
Yeah, that's probably fair. Cool, and then we've got kind of everything else that we really want. We don't really want a battle scanner at this point. We're good.
Okay.
This is it. This is everything that we wanted to get done. So, go back to the Geoscape.